I'm reading from my last book, Everything is an Illusion, chapter 1, Invisible Connections. It is a pain and a feeling for which we do not want to take responsibility, because if we feel pain because someone has experienced a controversy about something. By the way, George Orwell called telling the truth a new hate speech. It means that we identify with the recipient of this hate. In other words, we feel that this hate is addressed to us as well. Instead of facing this pain with resolving the truth of the hateful information, we prefer to give up responsibility for our own feelings by hastily pointing to the culprit. And this is what is happening, because when we look at the past, let's think for a second about our past. When we were children, when we were younger, when we talk about 30, 40, 50 years ago, maybe 20 years ago if you don't remember, when we saw one human being was doing damage to another human being, we felt pain and we say, it's terrible, it was awful. And of course, and the person should have taken responsibility and be punished by this. But we felt the pain. But you see, we didn't take responsibility in this pain. What does this mean, we didn't take responsibility in this pain? We didn't see us in this pain. We didn't see that it's also my part, that I have something from the same situation in my consciousness, that I have a similar energy in me. I say, no, it wasn't me. I was not there. It was someone else. This person was responsible for that, or they were responsible for that, not me. So you see, because our eyes didn't see this, that I was there, I said, it was not my fault. It was someone else's fault. It's not my karma. It's their people karma. That's right. So we didn't see our responsibility, our type, quality of consciousness in this event. Now, what happened today? Today, and what will happen in the future, what you will see, which today, right now, it's just absurd. It doesn't make any sense, but it will happen. That people will report to the police other people, neighbors, if they see them cutting in a wrong way tomato or potato. They will do that. They will call police and they will report that there are other people who don't treat in a proper way, let's say, vegetables on fruit. This is what is going to happen. It's a matter of time. It's absurd right now, but this will happen. Why? Today, for example, we see a different kind of events. Like we see, let's say in Poland, there was a matter in a court that a man who cut with a guillotine a head of the fish for Christmas, he was taken to prison for 3 months. It was a part, and still is a part of Polish culture, to kill these animals, but in a different way, let's say. And we felt pain. Polish people felt pain when saw this, when he was doing this. It was recorded on a phone. And also we feel pain when we see that people don't take care of their animals, dogs or cats. Of course, we feel the pain. And the person, of course, should take responsibility for this and pay for that in this way or another way. But that's not the matter. The matter is that we don't see, because we are not there, that our part, the part of our consciousness is in that event as well. We say, no, it wasn't me, it was their fault. So it's so easy for us to point out on other people and say, well, it wasn't me, it was them. We don't see that we should change, that part of our consciousness is the same. Maybe in 5%, maybe in 1%, but it's the same. It has the same quality. And we feel pain, because we feel pain when we see that people don't take care of the animals. We see and we feel the pain in us. So we say, well, it wasn't me, it was them. I don't have to change. And because we don't change, because we didn't change 20 years ago, 50 years ago, then the ego has been diminished. It has taken steps because we didn't take advantage and we didn't want to take responsibility. It's easier to say those days. So today we pay attention to even smaller things, which doesn't make any sense to us. And it will not make sense even more in the future, because we don't want to change. So we pay attention now to minor stuff. this man says something inappropriate, this girl appropriate, not in the right way, or that's what I say, that in the future it's going to be even worse. So our ego is growing, we don't take control of our ego, we don't change our consciousness, therefore we just point out on other people, and therefore it is much easier for us to say, it's not my fault, I don't have to change, they have to change. So therefore, also, just to sum up, there is so many different and weird and odd things that is happening in our world. We don't want to take responsibility, we just want to pay attention that somebody else is doing this, not we. But we should really focus on our feelings, why we feel pain that somebody else is doing this, and we should see in us, maybe, or just think for a second, maybe there is a part in my consciousness that I have a similar one quality and I am responsible for this event. It's difficult to do it, it's tough to do it, but that's the way.